Hey everyone, welcome to the R Anime Podcast. We're doing Winter 2016 Retrospective. Ah, man, this is the best part of the season because we get to finally tell you what you should have liked and what you should have hated. You know, because
our taste is completely objective.
yeah, it's also the superior taste, TBH.
So, bingo.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong, TBH. So,
oh, come on. How is my taste?
I mean, girls and tanks? Come on, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
You don't understand.
Alright, let's go through our lineup for today. We got me, the dude man. I don't think anyone knows who I am, so fuck off.
Look, I know who you are, okay?
Nah, you probably don't.
He knows you on a first. He knows you on a first name basis.
What?
Yeah.
No! No!
Uh-oh. I'm gonna say it.
Don't. Okay, next up is Smurf. So
Hey guys.
And, we got Kavrik.
Hi, Sleepy Kavrik here.
Yeah, Russia has different time zones than us. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, who would have known? Who would have known?
I mean, finally we got Bacon.
Hey guys. I hurt my hip today doing yard work.
That just means more time for anime.
Yeah!
But the anime can't heal this.
Anime can heal everything. Just go watch a bunch of moe shows.
I'll give it a shot. Okay.
Alright, so topic for this week, I said already, it was Winter 2016 Retrospective. So we're going to go through a bunch of shows. First show we're going to go through is Erased.
It is probably important to know that there will be some spoilers for some shows.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will encourage you to skip the shows that you haven't watched yet, and
Yeah.
It's up to you.
And there will be timestamps in the Reddit post or in the YouTube description so that you can easily skip to shows that you have seen.
Yeah. Now you can't blame us for spoiling you and shit. So we absolve ourselves of all responsibility. It's
on
your
you.
fault now.
Ball's in your court. Now what will you do?
Okay, so Erased, guys. Okay, did anyone here drop it? Just curious.
No.
No, I don't think
No,
anyone dropped
okay.
it. I don't know anyone that dropped it.
How do you drop it with those like awesome cliffhangers? I mean, come on.
I think even the people who didn't like it didn't drop it because
They just wanted
The
to see what
cliffhangers.
happened at the end.
yeah.
That's understandable. So
Well, yeah,
I
but
agree.
if you say something like, "Whoa, I dropped Erased," and then everyone like, "Whoa, he dropped Erased. He's so cool."
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Sounds like
Exactly.
so I rated Erased at the end an 8. I thought it was all right. I think what happened with it was that it had a really solid like opening, middle section, and then it kind of went downhill towards the end.
I can agree with that.
Just a bit.
that. I bet everyone can agree with that.
Yeah. Well, okay. So what did you guys rate it as?
I go first. I also gave it an 8. It fell into the Steins Gate Modica Magica trap for me, where it's super hyped up. It's like a masterpiece, and when I finally watch it, it's like that wasn't. I do not believe that was a masterpiece, but I liked it, so I'm still gonna give it an 8. But I don't think it's quite as good as everyone says it is.
I cannot say it even close to Steins Gate or Madoka Magica, just because it was kind of usual. It kind of appealed to some basic traits, some basic fears, probably some basic themes, and some things were never explained, like Satoru's revival system, right?
Yeah.
It just was kind of random, like he had it, and that's about it. So he can rewrite his and everyone else's past as many times as he wants.
Like that's why I said last time. I was like, where did this power come from? And I was kind of hoping at one point in the series, someone else had like the same power. I was like waiting for
like
a hero
the,
versus
like,
villain thing.
Like the killer had the power too, so he was able he was going back in time. That's how he was like at the scene when Satoru got arrested. Like he knew what would be going on.
That would actually be pretty interesting.
Yeah, there was also this guy Kenya who was like the best friend of Satoru, right?
Yeah, the blonde guy.
Yeah, the
yeah,
blonde.
and I thought that he would play like way more important role in the series because he was just a support for Satoru, and that's about it. That's all.
Like he seemed like really mature for his age, even though Satoru was just
but
himself.
once
in
again,
his kid's
this
body.
matureness didn't come from anywhere, and it didn't went anywhere. It didn't go anywhere. I mean,
It just sort of happened.
yeah, it just
Yeah.
happened, and
I can excuse the revival a little bit. I'm pretty good with shows at just taking things as they are. Like, like I mean, even we're already going to JoJo, and I'm sorry, guys.
Oh my
Well, why am I not
fucking God.
surprised?
stop comparing
again.
everything to JoJo.
It's just like, oh yeah, now they can breathe. They can breathe the correct way that gives them like superpowers, and I'm just like, okay, I can accept that. That's just the rules of the show. So that's kind of what I do with the race. It's like, oh, he can just travel back in time. Okay, that's just a thing. I mean, real life has things you can't explain, so I guess anime can have things you can't explain.
Well, yeah, like I actually agree with you too because I have that same mentality. I mean, like with Girls in Panzer, yeah, they drive tanks. I mean, that's it, and they're on a carrier. Do you want any more?
That's just the way the world is.
Yeah,
No.
this is the world. Take it for what it is. Now enjoy
Yeah.
it. You
Yeah.
know, everyone's thinking,
You see-
what are these girls like?
You
Are they
see,
gonna be soldiers? Like, no, they're just students. So yeah,
yeah, you see, both in JoJo and in Girls and Panther, both shows are like not the most serious ones, and
Not to be taken seriously. Okay, I can see. What you're
yeah,
arguing
and
there.
with the raised is like raises the questions of like important themes, topics. I don't know, like abusement of children, right, and stuff like that. And
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
and it kind of needed to be based on the ground, on serious themes and our relations to not our relations, but our
our mothers.
no.
Oh my fucking God! If you mention that again, Bacon, I swear to God,
Wait. What?
the fucking
No,
lips
don't worry about it. No,
shit.
don't worry about it. If he doesn't know it, we don't need to bring it back up.
Oh my God!
I think I know, and I'll respect you for that. No, because what I meant was, so for me, I rounded it up because I was gonna rate Erased as like an 8.5, so I rounded up to like a 9, so I gave it that.
I see.
Because what the series really taught me was to really appreciate the people around me a lot more. Even those I don't talk to as often. Like, every time I saw Satoru's mom, it kind of hurt me inside. I was like, oh, like, because he's really fighting hard to make sure nothing bad happens to her in the future. And that's why, like, I really like those moments when it was just him and her, and it was like, he was really cherishing, like, her cooking and all the things that she was doing for him, and all those times when, she read him like a book. Like, all those moments, really hit me hard. And in my mind, of course I love my family to death. And so that's what I took from Erased overall, was kind of like, like, love the ones who are close around you. Is what
Yeah, it was really nice, and it was a really good message, especially when in the first episode he was kind of cold towards his mom, but then when
because he's independent, and he just
but then when stuff happened, he actually changed his attitude completely. So yeah, I gave the anime like 7.6, so it rounded up to 8, I guess.
still
What
won't
I
get
appreciated
these
the
fucking-
most in the anime is that it was really a blast to watch, and I was looking forward every week to watch the new episode.
Yeah,
see what
so it's
happens.
that's like the first thing I did every Thursday was watch Erased.
I just had to watch it before someone else would spoil it for me because everyone fucking talked about it. And
Yeah.
they
That's
didn't
what I
give a
did.
shit.
When I went up to Seattle to go to a convention, it was like I need to watch Erased because the finale came out the day I left to go up there. So I was like, I have to watch it before I get there because I guarantee you someone at this anime convention is going to talk about the ending of Erased.
Yeah,
Oh man,
absolutely.
So I have to watch it before I go.
dude, the way to protect yourself from spoilers is watch everything. We know that's damn near impossible. So yeah,
Yeah.
I take that as a fucking challenge. I'm gonna be the best.
good luck. Good luck.
Okay, so I think we can sum up Erased as not as good as our anime thinks it is.
Yeah.
But still,
Okay.
but not as bad as other parts of our anime thinks it is.
Yeah,
So it was good.
it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
No, it was.
Okay,
it was
there you
aight.
go.
It was
Still
aight.
my anime of the season.
Wow, that's
Oh,
pretty early,
Really?
even with JoJo airing now. So that's kind of.
Wait, what?
Well, nothing.
Oh, sorry,
JoJo wasn't animated-
season. Whoops, I thought you meant year.
Not year.
Fuck.
yeah.
No, JoJo is definitely
Release.
anime of the year. There's no
Yeah.
question about that.
Whoa, whoa, let's talk about this. Let's talk about
Mm,
But that's for the next episode.
it.
Okay.
Don't spoil our next episodes. Y'all ready? Damn it.
Jeez.
We need
This
to
is
have that
another
element
JoJo
of
podcast.
surprise.
We're done with that.
Okay. So, next series, Grimgar. This was an interesting one. I think when we talked about it in our impressions video, we praised it for how interesting the fights were. Like, it was really difficult for them because they've never fought before. They were in a really like life and death situation, and like you could really feel how heavy the fights were. I believe a few of us criticized it for its slow pacing. We didn't really like
Yeah.
how it did the fucking 5 minutes of like a montage through the city,
Yeah.
and that
Oh,
contributed
come on.
nothing.
It's so beautiful.
I don't
Okay.
give a shit, man.
My
I-
biggest my issue with Grimgar is I originally picked up Grimgar because of Bacon, actually.
Really?
Yeah, on your YouTube channel, you did your winter impressions or winter like looking forward video, and
Oh, yeah,
you talked
yeah.
about Grimgar, and I was like, yeah, it looks cool. So I actually watched it because of that video.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the support, man.
And it's not what it looked like at all. I was expecting cool action, fantasy world. Instead, I got talking and more talking. And then
In
finally-
that video, I do mention it was gonna.
And then
I did mention
finally-
I thought it was gonna be like Danmachi. So.
And then finally, after 15, 16 minutes of talking, it's finally time for action. And what do they do for the action? They just compress it all into a 1.5-minute montage.
Hey, montages.
So all of the build-up
specialty.
was
montage.
all was up to montages.
No, Smurf. I wish
There
it
were
was
some
talking.
there were some really good fighting scenes though. There was that one at like episode 7 or something. That was just like 10 minutes of fighting.
Oh,
Yeah,
when
there
they get their
was.
vengeance on
Yes.
the goblins.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Best
Yeah, that,
part of the
that
show.
was amazing. Like the whole time, I'm like, all right, now you guys are really fighting like a team, because they did the one thing I wanted them to do was kill more than 2 goblins in one encounter. That one they massacred an entire town. I'm like, yes,
that's horrible,
Progress.
guys. The Korean genocide. The show even tries to like show that goblins are people too, and it's kind of mean for the humans to like murder.
Did you
all of
guys
them.
even watch those goblin comics that were like advertised at the end of each episode? Because I never
No.
did. Like, I just want to ask
No,
them if those are
I didn't.
funny. See, there you go.
I
That shows you
never,
don't
I never
care.
knew they existed. Yeah.
Hey, goblins exist? What?
No, I mean comics exist. I don't know. Yeah.
So another thing I want to say about the show, in relation to the fights, I was actually kind of like turned off from, especially the fight at the very end, where he did like that BS crit thing. Like it just comes
Oh,
out
yeah.
of nowhere, and at the it's really the definition of like a Deus Ex Machina or like something.
It's a definition
I can't
of
think of the-
Aspel. That's about it.
It's just it's just really convenient.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, this will
yeah.
happen at random points. You know, whenever
Yeah.
you're like in the zone, you just happen to be in the zone at the most important moments of every single fight.
Yeah, and it's not a good way to end that last fight,
And
especially
that's-
considering how they really hype up how like important it is, how another party failed to beat them, and like it killed so many people. It was just horrible, and this guy beats it solo while he's injured because he has the power, man. He's the main character.
Oh, come
guys.
on. At least they didn't do that every single episode. At least they saved that for the end. I mean, he's not an OP character and he slayed a boss. We should be proud of him, unlike other animes. Sword Art. But, like, you know.
It's still an
It's-
issue though. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
it's not like it's a skill he can activate on demand, and the timing of it still rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
just don't approve of like
I can agree with
it
that.
in the story, in the context of the story at least.
At least they show that he was trained the skill with your sensei, right? And at least it didn't come completely out of nowhere.
Hey, we all know why he was able to do that. It was thanks to Barbara
Right,
Power
right,
of friendship.
and her awesome training, her
Yeah,
awesome
yeah, yeah.
ab workout.
Oh,
Of her. Yeah, right?
Ah, man, no!
Yes.
Stop looting this up. Fuck.
Wait, Wait,
Looting.
no,
Wait, but they do loot in Grimgar.
Oh, you mean with all the gratuitous ass shots of Yume?
Hey, you my best girl. Okay.
I mean, the OP even fucking makes it super obvious in her skin, in her skin tight black outfit.
I'm so glad you pulled up the OP. Okay, the OP, I still don't know what the hell is going on. The music's great, but they're on spandex, and they're all I think Monato. I like how Monato's still in the OP, and he's dead, and freaking Monato. He's when you look at the shot of him in the OP, he's looking up to the sky as if he's praying to God or some crap.
Well, he is a priest.
So is that other girl, whatever her name is.
Mary.
Mary.
Yeah.
So speaking of Mary, I liked Mary. Not as good as you may, but I did like Mary. One thing I liked about Mary was towards the end when they found the zombies or whatever of her former party.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And it's she has to use this spell to stop them. Most shows would have just had her cry for an episode and a half, and then someone else saved the day for her.
Yeah.
I like that she still cried about it because you would cry about that in that situation, but she also did what had to be done while crying.
Yeah.
And it's I like that.
Those...
So she is showing the feelings that she obviously would have here. But she also knows that she has to get the job done.
Oh no!
It's literally this is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you.
Personally,
bear with me.
I can't really find it in me to praise something like that because even in other media, I've seen it done really often before. So I guess it might be just me being desensitized to that scenario. So I can't really give it too much.
I also don't feel it was handled well because I didn't really like the middle part of the Grimgar because what they were doing is just crying all of the episodes and again and again and again and again, 3 or 4 episodes in a row because Minato died and then because
I just kept on mentioning Monato.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
every single episode. What would Monato do?
Yeah.
WWMD.
Yeah.
Well, then again, that's quote unquote realistic because it's just days and weeks after his death, and it kind of still eats at them a bit. Fuck, man.
I get that.
I wish he was here.
But... Realistic, if he would. It is good that he remembers. He still remembers his friend. He's a party leader, right? But he remembers him every single episode, every single minute. It's doesn't need to be shown to us. You just show us 2-3 times, and that's about it. Because it gets, I don't know, it gets on my nerves.
Yeah, remember we have to remember that this is coming from a light novel. So in a light novel, it might be fine to continuously show character thoughts, and for him to mention it often is all right because people can usually skim through it at least if they're bored with it. But in this show, they keep taking his monologues and his inner thoughts and forces them on the user.
I wish there were some thoughts because there were so many just blank space, just blank frames where just nothing happened. Nothing. And as I mentioned in our impressions review, right? I said that, whoa, Grimgar is nice because it's so different from Sao or Danmachi. It's slow, it takes its time, it has interesting characters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but at the same time, it just got so unbelievably slow in the middle, and then it didn't. It had conclusion some kind of, but still it was so slow. It just showed us 2 or 3 big major events, and that's about it. Yeah, I wish it had more episodes, and then the slow approach would really shine. But this time, I'm not convinced.
I think with the slow approach, what it did for me was that, I guess it was so slow that in my mind I was just craving action. Come on, we're in a fantasy world, give me some action. And when it did, it felt great, But then it took that away and said, all right, it was going to give him even more of a long pause.
Fucking drug,
of all this
man.
bullshit.
It's a fucking drug.
Yeah,
You gotta
that-
hook
that's
yourself off that.
But every time there was action, it was amazing. But if you look at other series, again, looking at like Sword Art and all those other series, it's like constant OP action. You do get immune to it. You're just like, yeah, I get it. Not unless something big happens, unless someone dies, I'm not gonna be affected by this. I'm kind of sick of this action. That's kind of what I felt at SAO at one point. But with Grimgar, I was actually kind of hoping, not in a bad way, that another character was gonna get killed off, because no one else got killed off. Like I think at one point, me and my group of friends were kind of placing bets on who was going to go out next.
Oh, that would have been nice to have a second one in the season, but I guess
if there was a second one, who do you guys think would have left?
I think the tank would have died.
yeah,
next.
honestly, like they really like foreshadow it often with how damaged he gets, and like he has to buy new armor, and I don't think they can sustain that. I think it's just gonna get too much for him, and he's gonna get fucking decapitated, guys. I'm calling it right now. The helmet was a foreshadowing technique. It's for his head being lobbed off of his head.
I thought Ronto
That didn't
I
make
literally
sense.
thought Ronto wasn't gonna make it though. I really did.
Yo, he was fighting like a beast at the end.
Yeah, I know. In my mind, I was thinking, all right, at least go out with a bang. And the next episode, you see the helmet hanging. I'm like, well, great job, man. But when he was still alive, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
you're fighting hard, man. I have more respect for Ronta at the end of watching Grimgar than I did after the first 3 episodes, because I hated him. But over time, I was like, okay, he's a pretty good
Ranta
guy.
is the best character from Grimgar. I'm not even joking. He's the most interesting one.
I mean, I'm more interested in Yume, to be honest.
Why am I not surprised?
Okay. Oh, one important thing we should mention before we move on is that, at least I read this in a few different places, that a lot of Grimgar was meant to promote some music that was from a studio that sponsored the anime.
Really? Oh, so that explains all these insert songs, right?
Good stuff.
Yeah, so I think that really explains the whole like montages and slow sections when nothing's happening. Where
Because
just
it probably
music's
is the worst part of the show. I mean, songs were fine, but they dragged action so slow. I don't know.
playing. It's unfortunate, but money
But
talks.
it did bring us the best Yume moment in the show, so I can accept that.
Her gratuitous ass shot.
No, there was a point where
Yes.
they're talking on the bridge, and Yume just pops up and
Oh god, man,
it's amazing.
Fucking
All right.
Okay.
10 out of 10.
Okay.
So,
okay.
what did you guys score Grimgar before we move on to the next
6.
6?
Okay, so I'll be honest, I had it at a 9, and after this talk, I literally just changed it to an 8.
Yes.
Now that I slept on it and I reiterated all my thoughts to you guys. So
Slept on it. It was like it ended like 2 weeks ago.
shut up. Slept
Taking
on it
a
for 2
long
weeks.
sleep.
8,
Bacon
8 out of 10.
hibernates.
Yeah.
I do.
I give it a 5.
I gave it 6.7.
Ouch, man. I'm kind of hurt now.
Get better taste, bacon.
Dude, let's move on.
Okay.
I'm done with this.
So Konosuba, this was the surprise hit of the season since it was by Dean. So we all know the meme relating to Dean.
It's a
Hey,
light
that
novel fantasy world adaptation by Dean.
Yeah,
Right?
So,
We all know meme about Dean. It saves the anime.
yeah. Okay. So
Dean finds a way, guys.
So
Good on him.
the premise of this was just it's a really, I guess, cynical guy gets transported to another world after he dies, and he's just pretty funny, and he has really odd party members who have their own unique traits, and they work together to try and get some money because apparently they're all poor as fuck. And
True.
it's just a really comedic focused experience. There's not much developed at all in terms of plot, and I wasn't expecting it. What was interesting about the show was that it was 10 episodes instead of the usual 12 or 13. So I
But
guess
season
that
2.
played into how fast paced it went, or if it cut things out. So,
I guess it was a plus because the humor wasn't it wasn't repetitive thanks to that, and if it was 12 or 13, probably some people would find it to be too long, And it's for comedy, it's a very bad trait. If it gets
I think it needed.
repetitive.
I think it needed one more.
We will see the second season. soon enough.
Well, mostly because they cut out an episode.
Oh,
They cut out because there's that lich they met, and they're like, "Hey, remember us?" And they're like, "I remember you guys. You helped me with this thing." And then there was just like,
Oh, right.
Yeah, that
three
was really
slides of them
random.
helping her, and everyone and all the light novel readers were like, "But that chapter is great. Why would they cut? Why wouldn't they just make that into an episode?"
I don't
Oh, I didn't
know.
know that. Huh.
Dean still finds a way to fuck up.
Yeah, I guess.
No, but this series was enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed it a lot.
Solid comedy. A lot of it was like slapstick based.
I'm a fan of slapstick comedy.
Yeah.
My favorite part of anime comedy is character reactions to what's going on.
That derp face, like with their
Yeah.
cheeks puffed a little bit. Like, are
so
you kidding?
I hear
me?
a lot of hate from like, I mean, I haven't seen Gintama, but I've seen a lot of hate for Senpachi,
Shinpachi, right? Yeah.
Shinpachi,
Okay.
the guy with the glasses kun, because he's a straight man and he's always yelling about whatever's happening, and I find that hilarious. That's why I love Defrag so much. So having straight man characters in Konosuba made the show a lot better for me.
It was
Yeah.
the main character who was playing the straight man most of the time, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Although he wasn't like yelling or freaking out, he just kind of was just like,
He just thought of it. Like,
Like,
are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, really?
like you're really doing this right now.
Yeah.
Well,
it was.
yeah.
Hey, Kazuma, what do we do? Yes, I'm Kazuma. You don't.
Hi, Kazuma.
Yeah, Kazuma.
Yeah.
I like how they address that because there's sometimes when I'm watching anime, I'm like, you guys are too formal, always using each other's names. I don't call my buddies their names all the time. I'm just like, hey, yeah, hey, come here, yeah.
That's not just anime. I've thought this. I've honestly, Bacon. I've actually thought about that for most of my life, just watching TV, cartoons, Western live action shows. They all do that. They all say character names a lot, and it's like, who calls people by their name that often?
It's
Yeah,
because-
Smurf. Who calls people by those names so often? Isn't
I
that right,
don't.
Bacon and Cav? Isn't that
Wait,
right?
whoa! Don't call me out. I've never messed up your name on this podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, you got to remember character names, and to ensure you remember them, they got to name them all the time.
Yeah,
I guess so. I guess it helps because the Japanese names are really hard to remember sometimes.
Yeah.
that
only when there's a lot of characters.
I still can't remember the difference between the Grimgar main character and the Phantom World main character. One of them's Haruhiro and the other one's Haruhiko, and I don't know which one's which.
I just say
Haruhiro was from
I just say
Grimgar,
Haru.
and Haruhiko was from Phantom World, I believe. Yeah.
Probably. I have no idea.
I just label him as
You-
thief
you make-
guy and
you
guy
make
that
me
can draw
doubt.
good.
You make me doubt my statement. Yeah, Konosuba was great, actually. Back in our winter impressions, I didn't plan to pick up Konosuba, but you guys really made me to give it a chance, right? And I am glad I did, because it was a really hilarious show with some great comedy, and the way how it poked fun at stuck in alternative world premise and such was really interesting to watch.
Oh yeah.
yeah, and then oh my god, the fucking fan art that came out of Konosuba, holy shit, the Megumin craze, Jesus.
Yeah.
Megumin
Yeah.
is the best character of that
The
show.
memes.
Yeah.
No. I'm convinced that
Whoa.
Aqua is the girl.
Wow.
Really?
Okay, I mean, if you're fine with liking, below intelligence girls or below average intelligence girls, like
Well, both Megumin and Aqua. Actually, everyone there has.
Yeah.
no, her
they're not
stat
really
card
smart.
literally says she has below average intelligence.
But she's cute.
Kazuma goes over this a few times.
I know. Okay.
She's cute.
She is
All that
she
matters.
is on threads on A. Compare her to a Shiba Inu because she looks like one and she's as dumb as one.
She wasted all her points on water tricks. That's like the funny. It's like playing an RPG game and like you just first start leveling up and you just use all your points for taunts.
Yeah,
Like, what are you doing, man?
Oh, I don't know what RPGs you're playing where taunts cost skill points.
I don't know. I was making a dumb example.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
going, Bacon. Jeez.
Okay, shit.
How about you go brush up on your RPGs, huh?
I haven't played an RPG in so long. Anyway.
Well, maybe you should fix that. Get Final Fantasy 15 coming this September.
Wow,
Play
don't
Fallout and
don't
worship Kaisar. Okay,
guys. We can't talk about games in an anime podcast. That's
Well,
not
hey,
who
no,
we are.
there's a Final Fantasy 15 anime. It's okay.
Yeah, there you
my
go.
God.
Great advertisement. Great advertisement.
Whatever. Okay. So we went over Aqua. We went over Megumin. Darkness was another character in Konosuba.
Didn't care for
I
Darkness.
really enjoyed her shtick, which was just being a machoist.
Yeah.
Masochist.
She was so
Masochist,
yeah.
Machoist.
Fucking, I can't speak English. Don't make fun of me, guys.
Yeah, don't worry. Bacon can't
Much
speak
he's
English either.
Spanish or something.
Oh my god.
Sounds like Spanish to
Anyways.
me.
Machoist.
Fucking no!
I'm sorry.
Fuck you! Oh my god.
Sorry.
Okay. So I really enjoyed what she did. You don't have many characters like her in anime, just in general.
Yeah.
So it was, fun to see her get turned on. I guess.
What ruined her for me a little bit was from a show from fall 2014 called Gonna Be the Twin Tails, which had a blonde-haired masochist that wore yellow.
Ah, yes. I can see why then.
I'm sorry.
Same to beach.
Yeah,
Alright.
so it's like the same character almost. And I'm just like, okay, I've seen this before already.
Yeah, we gotta give to the characters, especially to the main girls, who are all kinda unique and really fun to observe. Yeah, and I wanna know your guys' opinions on Sakabo's episode.
For what?
What?
Sakabo's episode 9th, I believe, when Kazuma went to some bar, I believe, where he
Oh, the
ordered
succubus
a
episode.
drink.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit, man.
Did not like it. Worst episode of the season.
What? I did enjoy the animation of the succubi.
Yeah, I
I
believe.
wasn't digging
Well, okay, the episode was probably bad, but I just like the concept of the succubus because all the guys at the end were like, "We gotta defend this town," and they never said exactly why, but they kept on flashing the brothel, like, "Yeah, man, this is my home." Yeah, and then they're just like, "I just want to go back to that bar, man." So yeah, great. Well, my overall score for Konosuba was a 8 out of 10, like really good.
that.
Yeah, I gave
also
it almost the same.
eight.
I give it
7.
7.9.
Wow, Smurf, nice job of fucking not having the same rating as us.
Guys, I gotta be unique.
Okay,
Ooh,
okay,
edgy.
you're a special little snowflake, Smurf.
Yeah, but kind of unique.
Just like everyone else.
Yeah. Okay. Next anime, Phantom World by aka the KyoAni's show. I dropped it. I fucking hated it. I went
You
to
should
like
pick
up- you
5
should pick it back
episodes.
up.
And I
No,
I
you shouldn't.
was like, nope.
I
No,
can't
I'm not
blame
gonna
you
pick
for
it back
that.
up. Fuck it.
Can't blame
Fuck
you for that.
KyoAni. KyoAni finds a way to produce shit.
Ouch, man. Well, dude, our enemy's not gonna be too happy, man.
Hey,
Fuck
at
our
least
anime.
At least it was pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll give it
that's
that.
what they love.
I mean-
and at least they had a Kirby character that I really like.
I mean,
She was-
Kyoani produces shit and Dean saves anime. Whoa, what is this?
Wow, what's
It's a
going
back-
The
on?
world,
Mad-
the world is
World
ending.
Madhouse and KyoAni put out bad shows, and Dean puts out 2 good ones in one season. What's happening?
In before Spice Wolf season 3.
No,
Comes
that
in
has
next.
nothing to do with that.
I don't know what I'm saying.
But,
He just
but
wants
meme.
memes.
Am I memeing right? Did I do it?
Well, I wish I had dropped Phantom World.
Same to be.
See, I was right.
I didn't. I kept watching it because I thought, surely this has
Maybe
to be
he'll
good.
get better.
Actually, I actually read a spoiler regarding later light novels that I thought sounded interesting. So I decided to watch it to see if they ever got to that point. They never did.
Um,
They never even
Yeah.
hinted at it.
like it was a cool concept. Then again, like I said before, it was a lot like Bleach, but
KyoAni,
Yeah,
KyoAni's
yeah,
schoolgirl Bleach.
yeah, it was KyoAni Schoolgirl Bleach, and there was no plot. That's one thing that irritated me. Like there was no plot because they found that weird remote like episode 4, and that didn't come into play till like the last 2 episodes. And I was like, wow. Every episode, I'm like, what about that remote? Is that gonna like explode anytime soon? Yeah, we need a plot for Phantom World. So I didn't.
Yeah.
I was pretty upset.
I liked the end with Enigma. I think it was the Phantom's name.
Yeah, I didn't like her.
Something like that.
I
I thought that was
didn't like it
cool.
as well.
I thought the ending was like the biggest ass pull of all time. But
Oh,
up until the ending, I thought it was.
Very
I
big.
thought it was fun. I liked having an actual villain that took more than one episode to beat.
Whoa, 2 episodes.
Two whole
What is this
episodes.
I
development?
know.
Unheard
Wow.
of, yeah.
And one other thing, that music girl, her power was terrible.
Her chanting was really annoying.
Everyone's
Yeah,
chanting was kinda annoying.
they do the. Did they ever like streamline that, or did they show the full thing every single time?
They
did
streamlined it
use the
eventually.
They
where she
streamlined,
would
yeah,
just,
right.
like she would,
Last
where
episode they did.
you can just kind of assume that she was saying it off screen, and then when it cut to her, she was using the attack.
Okay. I'm guessing they showed every time the blonde girl did her power though, just for the.
Oh yeah, fondling
sake of
herself. That
blood?
was fun. Yes.
Okay.
I need water. Gonna rub my kidneys. Ooh.
I'm not
Ooh,
surprised.
Which just happens
Not
to put my
surprised.
arms in the correct position to push my boobs up and make
Ooh.
it all hot.
Fucking hell!
The enemy's weakness is milk. I know where to get those. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my god! Just stop!
Wow. Okay.
Stop!
What else?
Please stop! Ah.
Okay. Oh, final scores for Phantom World. I think we've made our point.
Well, I dropped.
I don't really.
it,
I
so
do
I'm
not have a
gonna
lot
rate
to say
it.
about Phantom World.
I gave it
Okay.
5.
I gave it a 6.
Okay.
I give it a 4.
Okay.
Oh, 4,
move
5, 6.
It's the second lowest score from the season for me.
What was the lowest?
Sushi Police.
Oof, we'll talk about that
Oh,
later.
we do not call about Sushi
No, we'll
Police.
talk about it later.
Okay. Okay. Next.
So
next
moving
up,
on,
next up.
next show, Dagashi Kashi. A lot of
Fucking love
people,
candy.
a lot of people got mad at this because they went in expecting one thing and they came out with another thing, which was very unfortunate.
Wait,
So,
what else was it?
yeah.
Didn't people go in expecting candy?
No, they expected really lewd stuff from the Hotaru, the main character, because she was in a lot of dojins and manga readers hyped her up, and she.
It's her character design, man. Look at her. Like, who wears that? Why does
Yeah.
she have eyes like that? You know?
I don't know. The eyes are interesting, but that's about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, the candy part of Dagashi Kashi was fine, but the thing is, like, I don't
We don't care about
try
this.
those. I don't eat those candies. Like, it's
yeah.
cool, but
Yeah.
I'm like, where am I gonna try these? I'm not gonna be a weeb and like spend all my money online trying to try those candies
Yeah.
after she just explained how to eat them.
It's a very
wrong?
culturally based show, and I think that's why a lot of the Western
Yeah.
audience just wasn't appreciative of it.
And no romantic development, like little bit, but not enough.
There was
make
no
it-
development.
It's a slice
at
of
all.
life. What are you expecting, Bacon?
Oh yeah, true.
Are you expecting
Right.
any slice of life anime to develop that romance ever?
Yes.
No.
Every time.
Some develop.
You're going to be very disappointed all the time. Just saying.
There's always hope. Okay.
Don't
I think
don't hold
he's
on
just
to that hope.
always disappointed anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I believe. Yeah, the main problem with Dagashi Kashi that was we were really disconnected from the main topic, so it was only enjoyable at parts when they kind of showed some competitions or something like that, and didn't talk about some history or some shit that we didn't care about.
Yeah.
We were just missing a lot. Like when they just said her dad was like the main character's dad was like famous. I was like, why is he famous? And then they barely explained why he was like,
Yeah, because he was
famous.
nice, and
yeah, I'm a nice person and I'm not famous. Like, what is this?
You just need to try harder, Bacon.
One
you
day.
need to be nicer.
yeah, one day.
One day.
One day.
Yeah.
So who was
When, you,
best
when,
girl
when
in
your channel
Dagashi Kashi?
when your YouTube channel surpasses PewDiePie, then you'll be famous.
Oh, jeez.
Okay,
That'll
so
be the day.
So answering Cav's question of
Yeah.
who was the best girl in Dagashi Kashi, it's literally down to two choices, either
Yeah.
Hotaru or Asaya.
What about the
fish.
candy?
The fish.
The fish.
I say the fish. That fish is in that really small bowl.
Oh
Every time
my-
I saw that fish, I was like, "Good God, get that fish a bigger bowl. It looks trapped."
Fish and best girls a lot. The fish in Amagami was definitely in contention.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, but for real, I choose Hotaru.
I'll go Saya because Hotaru acts really dumb a lot of the time.
Yeah, I'll also go with Saya.
I'll also go with Saya, and I didn't even watch the show.
You're outnumbered, Bacon. What are you going to do?
I just like her character design more than I like Haru's.
Yeah, same.
Speaking of the character designs, like I liked the character design of all the characters. That's the best thing I liked about the show.
Yeah.
Is how they looked.
It was
But that's
interesting.
it.
So the main character in that, his name is Coconut, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I call them coconuts. Yeah,
Coconuts, yeah.
coconut. Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah, so ratings of it at the end. I actually haven't finished the last episode, so I have it unranked.
You're not missing much, really.
I'm probably going to rate it a 7 or a 6.
I gave it a 6.
Give it 6.4. Yeah.
Okay.
I did like the opening though, but yeah, 6.
Yeah, opening was nice.
Okay, next show, Dimension W. I also dropped that. I couldn't. I'll be honest with you. I couldn't handle him explaining the whole concept of Dimension W at the start of every episode, so I just was like, "Fuck it." I'm going to
That
just
moved
drop
away. That ended.
Yeah, that moved away.
That definitely.
Are you sure?
ended.
Yeah.
I am sure. I finished the show.
It. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't watch it, so. Yeah.
Okay, so this is me and Cav. This is the Cav and Smurf show.
Yeah, I believe it was solid sci-fi anime with extremely rushed stories though, and it really rarely made sense. And only with some closer inspection, you could see the main point of this adaptation that was extremely rushed, I believe. What do you think?
It definitely had some problems keeping a consistent storyline going.
Yeah.
It jumped around a lot. The one thing I was really hoping it would do was explain the backstory, like why he hates machines and stuff like that. And I
Wait,
think it
did not do that?
well.
They
No,
did that. They did that.
They did. They
Okay.
covered that, and I thought that was all right.
Some people were saying that backstory was even better than the actual story. So I don't know.
I can agree with that actually.
Well, the main story was kind of confusing with all these strange dimensions where some people exist, some people do not, where they just randomly transfer from one dimension to the other, and it was kind of confusing, and it was kind of explained, but at the same time it was so lazy that when you are in that dimension W, everyone could happen, right? You could travel through time, travel through space, and because it's possible. And that's about it.
And suddenly you're looking at other people's memories. And it's like, what's happening? I don't even know what's happening anymore. I did like a few of the episodes on the island that were action oriented. Thought those were cool.
Yeah, kinda.
I didn't understand the dead zones that nothing exists in.
Well, it's because
And why they're just randomly scattered around.
Well, it's because that island was dead basically because there was this huge explosion and.
I get the reasoning why they
Yeah.
were there. I just don't understand why it's like, here's a small patch over here, and here's one over there, and there's one over there. Why wouldn't it just cover the whole island?
Because it's kinda. I don't know. Because
I don't know.
the nature
Exactly.
returns or something like that, or it recovers. Whatever. It was really bad at explaining stuff, Dimension W, and I blame extremely small number of episodes, because if it was 24, it would be a lot better.
It's also a studio that I've never heard of before.
But they handled their job really well.
Yeah, it was Studio 3 Hertz.
Yeah.
I've never heard of them before the show.
Oh man, taking a frequency and using that as your studio name.
Yeah.
Damn, that's good.
Daniel.
I also want to point out an extremely good opening and great ending themes.
Love the dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god, I still
You know
can't
what?
get over that.
I've watched that OP a lot, and I've yet to pick up the show. I just keep watching him dancing.
My favorite part of the entire show, this is going to be a surprise to nobody, by the way. My favorite part of the whole show was in episode 10 or 11, Kyoma went to punch a guy, and in case you weren't aware, Kyoma's voice actor is Daisuke Ono. same voice actor as Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He made a punch and he made like an aura, and it was literally identical to Star Platinum. And I was like, that's like the best part of the entire show right there.
That reference.
You would.
Smurf finds a way to enjoy every show with like JoJo.
I'll make a JoJo connection. I go, okay, I
Yeah,
can handle this now.
Okay, so what do you guys end up rating Dimension W as?
I gave it 7.3.
Wow, I give it a 6.
Yeah, I believe that was it had its pace,
It had moments that were enjoyable, but overall it was just a little bit lacking.
Okay, so next up we got Rakugo, the other Dean show that also took everyone by surprise.
It also saved anime.
Yeah.
See this?
Who watched it? It was just me and Cav, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed it. It's a very talk-heavy show, or dialogue-heavy show. So it's very difficult to like kind of sit through all the Rakugos that happen. I even like end up skipping through a few, but I could understand the general.
Really?
Themes and yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of super dialogue-heavy, where it's just like half of the episodes are just pretty much him telling a story. So
it doesn't happen that frequently, though.
it happens enough that I notice it.
Well, some stories are really important. Like
Some of them they reflect the current situation, which is nice.
Yeah.
They're always relatively interesting. And yeah, I mean the drama behind the scenes, like with his life and his friend, that was actually really interesting. It felt like it was straight out like I don't know, like a Korean drama or something. But
yeah, the promos between Tsukuhiko and Tsukiroku was amazing, just straight up great. Their dynamics, how they adapt to each other, how everything went, it was just brilliant. Like their dynamics were amazing.
Yeah, I'm really glad it has a second season. I'm definitely gonna watch it. I was actually really interested in seeing what happens in the present, because like I like flashbacks, but this whole season was pretty much one big flashback.
Yeah.
So
that's what I've heard about it. There's a lot of flashbacks and it felt a little bit inconclusive, but the second season should help with that.
Yeah, they left the show on a kind of big cliffhanger. So yeah, they better explain everything, and I guess they will. Like Dean finds a way, even though the show sold really poorly.
That's depressing.
Yeah, it's not surprising though. They will adapt the whole manga, I believe, the whole story. So it will be great.
Okay.
Like it's really amazing story.
Okay, so
I also want to point out the great work by voice actors, how they handle all the Rakugo.
Yeah.
I feel like if you guys hate the show with talking, if you didn't have good voice actors, that would just be
and I actually now after watching this show Rakugo, Akira Ishida is one of my favorite voice actors, I believe, because his voice so great. Yeah, he plays so amazingly well.
Yeah, they did solid work. So what do you end up rating it?
I gave it 9.
I gave it 8. I think it's solid stuff.
That's good scores though.
I might give it a shot then.
Yeah, I mean, if you can stomach the heavy amount of talking, it's very enjoyable.
If I couldn't handle it in the Monogatari series, then we'll see.
It's try. Not the same kind of talk though. Yeah.
Okay, so next up, this is a show that I've only seen, Galko-chan. My second surprise hit for the season, actually. I absolutely love this show. It was about a girl and her friends, and they talked about the most random things ever. Some of it was lewd, some of it wasn't, but it was all enjoyable. And I liked the jokes. And I even made like a really shitty Kuyashi meme from one part of the show.
I didn't even see the show, and I was laughing at that.
Kuyashi? Jojo? Wait, Jojo Casey?
Here, maybe I'll link it in the.
Get me more exposure. I just want to say, if you haven't, like, if you're somehow watching this, like, and hearing me talk about Galko-chan, go watch it if you haven't. it's actually really
I believe it's a
enjoyable.
short too. So
Yeah, it's a short.
It's not a big time commitment.
Just
And I'm so sorry. I said I was gonna watch it, not yet.
just watch like an episode a day. Don't binge watch it. It's really good to take in like short bursts.
Okay.
All
I
right.
really enjoyed it.
All right, so well, dude, man, what'd you give it?
I gave it 7, which is pretty
7?
good for
Okay.
it being a short.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
feel like shorts get rated just slightly differently.
yeah, they get
Yeah.
if you notice like on Mal especially, like a lot of the shorts will end up being like a 6 or a 7. Like because you can't expect much out of them.
You can't really just like fall in.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but it's harder to just absolutely fall in love with a short. It's much easier to just say, "Yeah, I liked it. It was fun to spend 3 minutes
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing
because
whatever."
they don't accomplish much and just here for you to relax for 3 minutes.
Like I can't think of a short that's like a straight up masterpiece. Like 10 out of 10.
There
short
is
ever.
one. There
Inferno
is
Cup.
one. It's called.
Oh my god.
No.
No, I'm kidding. By
bad.
the way, I don't like it.
Oh jeez.
There is one called
It's a
Tonari no
dark.
Seki-kun, and it's amazing.
I'm just gonna say personal bias there, but all right.
All right.
Let's move on to the next short of the season. We actually all watched this, I think. Ojisan to Marshmallow.
Yes.
Love it.
I love it.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that was a very interesting show. I liked the J Cup marshmallows at the end. That was very nice.
I was not gonna pick this up at all to begin with.
Yeah, same.
Same.
Amethyst Italian actually made me a contract to watch this show.
Mm.
I was a little bit hesitant on it, and then I watched it, and I gave it a higher score than she did.
Wow.
All right.
So
And then you convinced me to watch it, and I loved it.
now, a few days ago, I actually realized that the main character's name is a pun, because hige means facial hair.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
He has a very nice stash.
Yeah, it's very,
Yeah.
very full and very solid. I think Wakabayashi wants to just get lost in it. Probably.
I
Jam
thought he
some
was
mar-
gonna get lost in something else. but
Jam some marshmallows in there.
okay.
Oh my fucking god, guys! Oh yeah, the show made a lot of, like what was it? How do I word this? Like jokes about marshmallows, but then they made it lewd. Like she said one day in one episode, I've been growing these marshmallows for like 20 years or something.
Yeah.
I think she was drunk in that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez.
That's
That was
hot.
funny. That was a fun show. It came out. It went up on Crunchyroll right in that small window between me getting ready for work and me leaving for work.
Mm.
So I would finish getting ready for work, watch the 3-minute Ojisan, and then go to work, and it helped a lot.
Oh,
Yeah, it
was
also helped
really
that
good timing.
it also helped that it was up right after Erased, so after this intensive action, you get to watch some Ojisan. It was good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what did you guys,
It heals your heart.
So what you guys rated? I gave it a 7.
I gave it an
7.
8.
I gave it 6.3.
7.
I kind of found the last part kind of boring.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, it was less, cute marshmallow shenanigans
Yeah.
and more like drama.
Yeah, and the new character,
NTR.
new character voiced by Hanesawa was kind of bad. I believe.
That
Yeah.
that funny censorship
She
at the
wasn't
end though,
very
with the lady with the big boobs. Like he ran out on me. Oh, I was just about to do it.
Yeah,
I was like,
sucks for
better
her.
better luck next time.
Okay, so next short, the short of the season probably.
Century.
The short of the short.
Short of the century.
Sekkou Boys.
Sekkou Boys.
S-E-K-K-O.
That was actually really enjoyable,
Oh,
even though we
S-E-K-O.
all thought it was a meme show.
So, yeah, that was an interesting one where prior to the season, when it got announced, everybody was like,
No way.
this is the meme to end all memes.
Yeah.
Sekkou Boys. Let's go. And I checked it out because I was just thinking, what the hell is this show? It's a show about an idol group that's made of statues. What the hell? What are they going to do? So I watched it. I liked it.
Yeah,
I
it was
felt that the
hilarious.
second half
same.
was a lot weaker than the first half, though. I feel like it used up all its good jokes at the beginning to hook people.
Mm.
And then they're just like, all right, let's just finish the series, and
It just kind of
they get the joke.
it just kind of went on.
Maybe. I found it to be genuinely funny for the most part, but I felt it didn't explore the huge, like, idiotic potential to its fullest, and was kind of static.
Yeah.
But it still was pleasure to watch, and I believe Mars was the best guy.
Mars.
Mars. Right.
I actually agree. I agree.
Mars was nice.
Yeah.
Which one was having the affair though? I forget.
That was Mars.
No.
The affair.
The affair. Which one? Like with?
Well, he was the one that was visiting that other red-headed idol girl, right?
Wasn't I can't even remember.
Mars
It
has
was
the
one of
helmet.
them.
Mars has the helmet.
Yeah.
Smurf taught me this. Like that's how I remember.
No, wasn't
Probably
Mars the one who was with that like talk show host?
Yeah.
He had to suffer through that.
No, he was the one getting beat down by that annoying talk show lady. And he's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
Mars, you're a womanizer," and he's like, "What?" And she just kept going and going. That lady was annoying. Oh goodness, I felt their pain. Oh,
Oh no, it was. I think it was Saint George. He was like he had to like be with like some woman that I didn't want to just to get some information.
no, wait.
Fuck, I can't even remember.
Okay.
Are you talking about the one of the statues slept with someone else in order to like get the publicity? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. That was George. That was George.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Because he was crying at the end. He was like, they were done. And he was crying in the bed.
Yeah.
Then the drone came and spied on them on the building. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my god, the seedy underworld of idols.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
And before
so
we
sad.
embarrass us more for not knowing our idols, we should move on.
Yeah. So what scores did we all give Sekkou Boys? Have we
I
liked
gave it. A
I give it
7.
7.
7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Perfect
perfect.
seven show.
Good
Okay.
job, gentlemen.
Okay, so let's move on. Did anyone here watch shows that no one else watched? I know, Smurf, you watched Sushi Police.
I watched Sushi Police.
Okay, go on.
Best decision
And I
of your
wanted to
life.
kill myself.
Ooh, what else?
Sushi Police was not enjoyable. In fact, on my friends list on Mal, there's me, and then another guy who gave it a 3, and another guy who gave it a 1.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It was really weird. Weird animation style, weird plot that didn't connect at all until the very, very end. Cliffhanger ending. Please no season 2.
The one time in your life you're like, oh god, I hope there's no season 2 of this.
I did like that they got an American band, or maybe not American, it might be British or something, I don't know, a Western band to do the ED.
Oh, that's nice.
That was pretty
that's
cool.
pretty
They had OK Go.
Yeah. So I saw the first episode of Sushi Police because you talked about it one day. And I was like very confused because I saw like this totalitarian dystopia run by Japan where they have these security forces everywhere seeing everything that everyone's doing.
Whoa.
And I was just like, I'm not into this. This is very scary.
Is this Psychopaths?
Yeah.
Sushi Pass.
Sushi.
Pass.
They spy on the world just to make sure no
Or-
one's eating sushi.
Or we'll call it Soyco Pass.
Stop. Get out. Get out
Wait.
of here.
Soyco sauce. I don't know that.
Okay.
Stop it.
How much
So
of
we're
all?
actually near the.
How much
Oh,
of all
oh.
sushi play in the anime?
What?
How important sushi in the anime?
Every
important
episode was
was
them going and breaking it down on an illegal sushi joint. Until eventually it got really crazy. These are Sushi Police spoilers if anybody on the planet cares.
There's that one. That one guy's gonna care.
Someone got turned into sushi at one point. They fought Sushi Zilla. They fought. They started shooting wasabi beams from outer space. Wasabi beam.
Oh my
They
god.
called it.
Why do I feel like this anime series is like awesome?
The main bad guy has like psychic powers because he's on the dark side of sushi.
Dark side of sushi.
He has like dark sushi psychic powers.
So is sushi like the chakra in this anime or something?
I don't freaking know. It's weird. I gave it a 3. Don't watch
Okay.
it. Just don't watch
Give
it.
you a
though.
3 sounds like you give you a lot of credit.
Oh my god. Okay. So we're actually at the hour mark. Let's finish this up. We're gonna do a lightning round. We're gonna ask everyone a question. We're gonna give one word answer. We're gonna move on so you know what we all liked and what we disliked. Okay. Best girl. Smurf, go.
Yume from Grimgar.
Cav.
Mira from Dimension W.
Bacon.
Megumin, Konosuba.
Okay. And me, Galko from Galko-chan. I loved her.
Nice.
Okay,
Different
next.
answer.
Best OP. Smurf.
The Erased Riri from Asian Kung Fu Generation.
Okay. Cav.
Rakugo.
Okay. Really? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it was nice.
Bacon.
Same as Smurf, Asian Kung Fu Generation, Erased.
Okay. I actually really enjoyed the Konosuba OP, so maybe that's just
I didn't really
me.
care for it.
Flying panties! It's amazing!
Okay. Next up, best ED. Smurf.
Dimension W, actually. I really liked it.
Cav.
Same, Dimension W.
Really?
Bacon.
Sekkou Boys.
Well,
Sekkou
yeah,
Boys
I
is
was,
another great answer. That's a good answer.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say Sekkou Boys.
Yes! 2-2.
Best. I sing along every time I hear it.
Dude, same!
Same.
Let's do dude,
But
we're all
I
doing...
sing I sing George's line, so I'm just in the back going, Sekkou!
I can't wait to do the
Okay.
Let's Sing.
Okay, guys. Most important topic, or most important question. Best meme of the season. Smurf.
Explosion!
Damn it, you took mine!
Cav.
I believe the whole Dean Saban anime.
Okay, Bacon.
Hi, Kazuma des.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go with Explosion too.
I was gonna
Oh.
say Explosion, but I want to be different.
Yeah, that's good for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, and favorite show. Smurf.
Erased.
Cav.
Rakugo.
Bacon.
Konosuba.
Okay, I'm gonna say Konosuba as well.
Nice.
Biggest surprise. Smurf.
Ojisan to Marshmallow.
Cav.
Konosuba.
Bacon.
Konosuba again.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Galko-chan. I didn't expect much out of it, so it was nice. And biggest disappointment.
I'm
on,
pretty sure
guys.
mine's way different than everyone else's.
Smurf.
Grimgar.
Ouch, man.
Cav.
I would say Utsavere Romano that we haven't even covered.
Yeah. Okay. Bacon.
We didn't cover this one. Luck and Logic. I dropped it.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, you talked about it during the winter impressions. I
Yeah,
remember that.
episode
Holy
4. I was
shit.
like, episode 4. I was like done. I was like, okay, this is terrible.
Okay, and for me, I'm gonna be edgy and say Erased. Oh,
Really?
That's
Ooh,
pretty
what
aged, to
else?
believe.
ooh,
Wow.
I just can't wait for the fanboys to tear me apart. Oh, I just
Yeah.
love it.
Wonder how they're gonna tear you apart.
Stuff.
Ooh.
I
Ooh,
sense
what
some
else?
darkness in it.
Okay, and so I guess on a final note, what do you think of this season compared to the previous season? I thought it was better because I had a
Better?
lot to watch. Well, I had a lot to watch, and that's what I usually consider as an indicator for how good the season is. If there's a lot of shows that interest me, that means it was a solid season. Like a few seasons ago, I was watching like maybe 4 shows instead of like the 7 or 10 I started out with this season, so that was nice.
I think it was good compared to it. I think it was about for me personally in terms of shows. I think it was about on point with. I think it was about even with fall and summer, but better than spring.
What about you, Cav?
I believe it was below average, and there weren't really like many shows that I would really looking forward to watch. Like 3 or 4, probably like the whole week, and the other were like, why not? So,
Okay, and Bacon?
I thought this season was actually really good because there were a lot of shows being recommended to me. It just shows how a lot of people were being influenced by what was being released. But I'd say better than, slightly better than fall season. But fall season had more shows that stood out a lot more.
One Punch.
Thank
oh my
you,
fucking
thank you.
god.
Ba-na-na, it's a punch.
Okay,
in the-
no, we're not going into that. We're done. We're
Yeah.
done. We're gonna say bye, and we're gonna
No.
go home, and we're gonna get better taste, guys. Okay?
Yeah,
You
sounds good.
Especially you, Bacon.
Freaking macho list.
Especially
Look at this macho list.
Macho list.
Fucking no. Okay.
So now we get to go into spring, where my allergies proceed to murder me in the annual tradition.
you should tell your body to get good.
Well,
But for
too
sucks
late.
to beach.
Oh man. Okay.
I'm so
Okay.
triggered.
All right. We're gonna go. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Later, guys.
I love you.
I don't.
Oh, how dare you.